There was an old woman lived under a hill, and if she's not gone, she is living there still, under the hill. If she's not gone, she is living there still. All right, that's The Old Woman, another anonymous poem. This is a round for 4. It'll sound best with 4 singers. Once again, I've formatted it so that we have one line for each spot where people start and numbered clearly 1, 2, 3, 4. We're using a new couple of chords on this one. We've got an A7 chord, which is just the first finger, first fret on the 3rd string. And to get the D chord in this context, I recommend just moving that up to the 2nd fret and then putting your 2nd and 3rd fingers around it on the same fret on strings 4 and 2, right? So you're getting 2, 2, 2, 0, but your fingers aren't 3 in a row. You're doing it with your first finger in the middle and your 2nd and 3rd fingers on either side, right? Now, if your fingers feel like they won't fit into that position, there are other ways to do the D chord. Some people like to do it with their fingers 2 through 4. Some people like to do it with fingers 1 through 3. I can't do that. My fingers just don't fit when you can hear how it's muting one of the strings because I'm hitting a string I shouldn't be hitting with that. It just won't work for me. Some people, another thing that won't work for me, some people are very double jointed and they like to do sort of this backwards bendy thing with their first finger where they just get where they just partial bar on 2, 2, 2, 0 and are able to leave that string open. I can barely do that, right? It's very difficult for me. Much easier is to do this little triangle thing that I've got going with my first finger in the middle and the other 2 fingers on the side, either side, right? And then to get to the A7, all I do is lift those 2nd and 3rd fingers and move the first finger down to the 1st fret, okay? And this is a great transition to know. People don't play in the key of D as often, just like they don't play in the key of A as often. And these are actually really great keys for the ukulele, okay? And so, D to A7 to D, right? Once you got that down, this song's a piece of cake, okay? You got down, thumb up, right? For our triplet strum that we've talked about before, okay? And this is in 6/8, so you get 2 of those per measure, right? So if we're doing the pattern is D, D, A7, and D. D, D, A7, and D, right? And that pattern just keeps going on over and over again. Because it's a round, you can't change the pattern because people are entering in at different places, right? Okay, so there was, ready and go. There was an old woman lived under a hill, and if she's not gone, she is living there still, under the hill. If she's not gone, she is living there still. And there you go. That's The Old Woman, round for 4, number 17 in this collection. We'll see you next time.